It's Wednesday, May 15th. I'm Jasmine Anderson. Growing concerns over toxic pollution on Long Island. The chemical drum count at Bethpage Community Park has now reached 22. Workers removed 3 more containers from the soil at the former Grumman Aerospace dumping ground yesterday. The DEC says tests showed the first 6 drums contained waste petroleum and cancer-causing chemicals. 10 Long Island school districts are getting over $8 million to establish or expand their pre-kindergarten programs. The state says most of the money is going to Garden City Union Free School District, which will receive over $2 million, followed by Riverhead with about $1 million and Farmingdale School District with just under $1 million. You can see how much the other districts are getting on Newsday.com. Long Island native and former Trump fixer Michael Cohen will be back on the stand in the former president's hush money trial today. Donald Trump's defense will continue to cross-examine Cohen, trying to discredit the prosecution's star witness. Over the past 2 days, Cohen detailed the alleged scheme involving adult film actress Stormy Daniels before the 2016 election, walked through the jury through the $130,000 he says he paid at Trump's direction and his fallout with the former president. Westbury air traffic controllers are moving to Philadelphia. The FAA is asking 17 air traffic controllers from the Tracon facility to relocate by the end of July. They currently oversee Newark airspace. The FAA says the move is to improve operations. A popular chicken chain is scaling back plans to open new stores here on the island. Raising Cane's is still planning to open a location in Carl Place and a new location in Bayshore, but the Louisiana-based chain is scrapping the plans to open the restaurants in Comac, East Meadow, and Hop Hog. Another big night for Jalen Brunson has the Knicks a win away from advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals. Knicks beat reporter Steve Popper reports from the Garden.
The Knicks returned to Madison Square Garden tonight, seeking the energy that was missing in Game 4 in Indiana.
Oh, Brunson! Whoa, Brunson! Playoff record. And Burks this time cashes it in. Isaiah Hartenstein take a victory lap.
Today they came out, and whether it was this near skirmishes, the fights on the court, 4 technical fouls, or simply the magic of Jalen Brunson, they turned this around right from the start. It became a one-sided affair, and now the Knicks find themselves on the verge of advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in a quarter of a century.
We just knew that we had to go, just play as hard as we can, and then that was just our mindset for the entire game.
We still need one more win, so we can't be too excited about it. We have to understand, what we need to do. Stay focused on the task at hand. You feel good about yourself, you get knocked down in this league.
The magic really today was Jalen Brunson, though. 44 points after 2 subpar performances where we wondered if he was healthy enough to continue on. From the start, he was unstoppable today. But this was a team effort. Deuce McBride moving from the bench to the starting lineup, tying up Tyrese Halliburton, frustrating him all night long. Josh Hart, 18 rebounds, 17 rebounds for Isaiah Hartenstein. Just a total team effort and the sort of thing that energized the crowd here.
Maybe because of the home crowd. They're phenomenal, and just found a way. Had to regroup, had to adjust.
Now the Knicks will try and take it on the road and advance to the Eastern Conference Finals in Indiana Friday night, hoping for a showdown with probably the Boston Celtics next. This is Steve Popper from Madison Square Garden for Newsday Sports.
Hoping for the best. Thank you, Steve. Read more about the Knicks playoff run on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. The Rangers are getting ready for Game 6 in their series against the Hurricanes. They can knock Carolina out and advance to the next round with a win tomorrow night in Raleigh. The Rangers lead the series 3-2. A Mount Sinai mother and daughter are growing closer due to a rare genetic disorder. It's a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Holt-Oram syndrome is a genetic disorder, and basically Holt-Oram affects both the upper extremities as well as the heart. Our arms are very similar in length. We each have 3 fingers on each hand. So our arms are very similar. The difference is that she has more mobility with both of her arms than I do. My heart issues were very minor and hers were more severe, and she had to actually have open heart surgery at 6 months old. And she hasn't had any issues since. You don't think about using public restrooms and how accessible they are. And even something as small as, you know, I'm gonna go to the store. What kind of doorknob are they gonna have? Is the door heavy? Am I gonna be able to, you know, do the knob and then pull it towards me? Yeah, when somebody pulls up next to you and they're like, what? When I was younger and when I was getting into the workforce, there's definitely a strong reaction when I would walk into the room and come, you know, to interview for a job. And so I just hope that when she gets to that point, it's different then and it's more accepting. It's okay to say hi and it's okay to ask questions, right? You'd rather have somebody ask you a question than just stare or assume that you can't do something. I hope that I'm able to prepare her to be independent. I think actually having her has made me stronger in that I have to be more confident in myself because I need her to be confident in herself.
What a strong bond. Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Checking out your hyper-local forecast. It's a wet Wednesday. There's no way to put it. Let's head outside. Here's a look at Shinnecock Fishing Dock in Hampton Bays. A dreary day ahead with rain for much of the day. Let's talk about it. Here's a look at your day planner. Showers today, highs in the low to mid 60s. Tomorrow, more rain, highs in the 60s. And here's a look at your futurecast. The heavy rain will move in this morning. We'll get a break this afternoon, but even heavier bands will move through this evening. Looking at your 7-day forecast, you can see this is a song that never ends. Rain for the rest of the week. Monday and Tuesday will make up for the wet weekend ahead. That's a look at your 7-day forecast.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there.